I am ready when you are ready.
Okay, are we?
Yep.
Hi, Chad. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you feeling with the forum? This is the first time you're here. Do you want to give us your impression?
It's been great. I mean, yeah, it's my first time here, and definitely an interesting crowd. And been having a lot of fun. I had a chance to meet a lot of interesting people and have some great discussions.
Any highlight you want to tell us about?
Oh, well, I had a chance to speak with Peter Gabriel the other night at a dinner, and talk to him about his organization, Witness, and what they're doing, and the potential for us to help them, spread their message too.
We're just coming from a plenary session on Web 2.0, where everything that was discussed was about the shifting power equation and how tools like yours are changing the world. Do you want to tell us something about that?
Well, what we're doing, we're building a platform where everyone can participate, and that in turn is giving everyone a voice. We've been successful because we were making editorial decisions of what was popular, what people would like. We allowed our audience to decide that. So everyone had a chance to put a video on our site. Our audience would interact with that by viewing it, by commenting on it, and sharing it with others. And through that process, they were able to define what they wanted to find and what type of service we would provide for the rest of the community.
You were sharing the stage with Bill Gates, Katerina Fake, everyone that is actually related to the Internet. Mm-hmm. And they were all very interested in knowing your perspective on the future. How do you see the future? Do you think actually, how do you see it coming?
Well, the future in terms of the Internet or the future in terms of video?
Okay.
Both? Both?
Yes. And the world, actually.
And the world? And the future of the world. Okay. That's a big question. What we're doing, we're just concentrating on providing the best service for our users. So for us, the future is just going to be improved product, and we're going to improve the product by listening to them. Internet in general, I think, is where we exist, and the Internet's always been about communication, and I think the tools for communication will just improve. And that, in turn, will help the world.
You just actually had a conversation about how are tools like yours going to be changing business models, societal ways of communicating with everyone. You had all the decision makers of Davos listening to you. How do you see their impact how do you see the changes in business models, in societal changes coming?
Well, I think they're just hearing the message now that the Internet is truly evolving into a platform for communication, and that they would be able to harness that energy to have their views and their messages expressed to the world.
We're having here at the World Economic Forum an experiment that is actually made with Jeff Jarvis, Arianna Huffington, BBC, The Guardian, Loic Lemoore, where we actually are trying to enlarge the conversations, to allow the people to see and interact with Davos. And we call it the Davos Conversation. And it's a project that actually is trying to build bridges, mainly through video, and incorporating all sorts of content so that people can interact.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's great, because that's exactly how our site became successful, by creating this platform where people could share video. And I think to the extent that you can incorporate that to help spread the messages that are here for the World Economic Forum is just a powerful solution, a powerful way of engaging a new audience.
And how do you recommend the World Economic Forum actually to have, or how do you see that those conversations can be meaningful? And not only, how do we make them meaningful?
The conversations that are happening here?
Well, the conversations between the outside and the inside. If we're having this video bridge, and if we would be to extend them, how do we make them meaningful?
Well, they'll be able to participate because they'll actually be able to give you feedback. They'll be able to ask you questions. And this will just inform what's happening here. The people that are here inform them even more of what's happening in the outside world. There's so many issues and situations that people are dealing with that it's hard to stay up on everything. But I think to the extent that you can take this feedback, listen to the people, and to react and improve a situation, I think is better for everyone.
Do you think the world is flat?
Increasingly, with the connections of the Internet and just travel in general, just makes it possible for people just to stay more connected than ever.
Well, let's go for it. Just like, do you want to?
Yeah, Chad, how do you see TV in 10 years? Current TV. You
Current
see it
TV?
transformed. Yeah. Will you kill it?
No, we're exactly not going to kill TV. What we're doing is providing a great platform that actually benefits the TV experience. So we have short clips that actually promote people watching the full quality experience of the TV. We're creating a new market. This market didn't exist before. Now networks can work with us. We've worked with CBS, NBC, Turner. All of them have worked with us to put clips on our site, and that in turn has translated to ratings rising on their network. So we feel really excited about this, and also it's a new opportunity for them to monetize these clips and earn a new revenue source that didn't exist before.
But the 8 p.m. journal will die, right? The mass. Is there a market for masses with your offering?
Yeah. Well, we're just creating a new outlet for distribution. So we've created an internet experience for clips. The TV will always exist. Movie theaters will always exist. DVDs are available. Downloads, pay-per-view, on demand. We're just another piece of that puzzle.
Any?
One question, Chad. You've always said that what you've done is just simply give people a voice. Mm-hmm. And yesterday I thank you for doing that to change the world, being the final piece of the puzzle that allows us all to have that voice. So how does it change the world? In a few years, is there anything fundamental about society that's going to change because of this?
Well, I think you're already starting to see that happen. There's going to be many more people on the ground with cameras and cell phones to be able to capture events that are happening. Then there are going to be journalists, traditional journalists, with camera crews. So in that aspect, you're going to be able to capture a lot more and have that information get to the people even faster. And right now, we're seeing an effect on the political process within the U.S. I think the next presidential election, you'll see a major shift of how people are relating to the candidates. And we hope the primary way of hearing about the candidates and their issues will be through our site.
And the candidates will speaking to the site.
Exactly. They'll have a chance, just like anyone participating in our system, to get their messages out there.
So will it improve politics?
I feel it will.
Democracy. Good. I just have one last invitation,
Yeah.
and that invitation is for you to go and see wait, let me check. What is it?
Davos07.
All right. So my invitation is for you to come and watch www.davosconversation.org, and we have issued invitations to all your YouTube communities and different video communities, social network communities, to pose video questions, to send video comments, and basically just to have. I was going to say. We're asking them to react to us, to the conversations. We are uploading most of the sessions that we have here. There are so many webcast sessions that they could see. So we would love to have your communities coming and send us their video reactions, their video ideas. And the only thing is they have to tag it Davos07. So my invitation is for you to visit the site.
Great. I'll check it out. I'm looking forward to the videos.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wonderful.
That was on, right?
Chad, the amateurs will get rich, you think? They will be creating their own TV channels? Like on blogs, some blogs like Boing Boing make like 20, 30, 40,000 a month.
Yeah.
I think amateurs it's a good chance to have an economic sector.
Yeah,
jobs creating worldwide.
Definitely. I think that's going to be the next step in kind of evolution of our site. Is going to be sharing revenue with the users. We really feel it's going to support creativity, foster creativity, but we didn't want to build our community on monetary incentives. So now we feel we have a large audience that we can start introducing some more features.
Video AdSense.
Well, we have a good partner for that.
You have to solve that, right?
Well, we have a good partner now with Google.
Right. Thanks, Chad.